This changed everything for me, only bringing a bite-sized journal.
Hello, wild ones. This is Cole Adams, and I'm here to talk to you about my new system of travel journaling or journaling outside the house or art journaling. It's kind of all of those things. I keep kind of two types of main journals. This one is my everyday note taking, writing, anytime I'm planning, all of it goes in here. And I'm just starting this one. I haven't actually been doing my morning pages yet this year, but they're coming. I'm not worried about it. But I'm always looking for a solution to the art journal conundrum. Do I bring an entire 20-page journal on a trip and then do I add to it later from a different trip, or do I have one journal that's for travel and one journal that's for local stuff? I love to do little art journal pages when I'm out and about. Of an urban sketcher, I really like urban sketching, but I'm definitely not perfect at it. Sometimes I'm working from pictures and not from real life, depending on what life is happening around me. So last year I came up with this idea, and I was trying to think of who it came from, because I have a feeling it came from somebody, and it probably was, actually I think it was Follow the White Rabbit here on YouTube. I will link to her below. I don't think she's making videos any longer, but she was big up in the urban sketching thing, and I know that the book or the bag that I carry is inspired by her. And I love her work. She's French, and I do some of her work and then some of my own. So I wanted to show you kind of what I'm bringing out and about nowadays. This is one of my recycled bags from that I make from Amazon or packaging that's mailed to me. In it, there's a sketchbook, a big pen, which I love, and then I actually have some just tags, some folded over thin card, a couple of index cards, and a couple of tags. So this is one pocket, and then I have one little pre-folded zine, because sometimes when I'm taking notes like in a museum or something like that, I really want to work rough and ready, and I transpose it into the more formal journal once I get out of that space. And then in the front pocket, my thought is to use that for ephemera, is so that if I had things like pamphlets or things that I visited that I wanted to keep track of, that's where it would go. One of those non-neodymium magnets. So when I have my watercolor palette, we'll hook right to it. So it provides a place for you to, that I use. I used to use like a fold over board, but I just find this is just enough. Especially with this size, the smaller square size. So I can use a watercolor palette with a water brush and just this. So it really makes this setup super slick. And then instead of carrying an entire sketchbook, I just carry one signature worth. I actually made this like parchment cover recently because there was just something that was moving on the front of my book, and I was like, that would actually be smart as it goes in and out of this pouch again and again and again, to have a little protective sleeve for it. So this is my word for the year and my little drawing for the front of my book, and then watercolor too, but this is kind of all the little papers we got from the store. This is what held my sushi thing, and then an art journaling night. I'm going to add some more journaling to that, but I found this little Care Bear sticker in my supplies and I was like, oh my gosh, how beautiful is that? On the back of each signature, but really it's only what? There's another half page, 1, 2 pages, 3 pages, and this book is done. So it's 3 pieces of watercolor paper, just folded in half, and I cut off 3 inches. This was a 9 by 12 pad, and I cut off a 3-inch slot here. So this is the 12. This is a 6-inch square, and there's a 3 by 6. And I actually make those into journals as well. Those little ones are nice for like an intended subject matter. Like I did one for my garden this summer. Actually fit in one of the pockets of my dress I made for myself. It's pretty bulky, but it's like, it'll fit. So I can just go without adding any additional thing. And I just took the Bic pen and stuck it into the clip. And then if I'm going where I have a bag, this whole packet can go. I have a teeny tiny palette that could go in here and a water brush that could go in here too. So that is my setup for this year. Wildlands, I hope you enjoyed that video and the concept of just taking a little tiny bit and starting a baby step at a time. I wanted to show you that other size journal. So this is the 9.5 by 12. And then here's the piece I cut off. So imagine that's the pad, and it makes a little tiny book. I really like that long layout too. So fun. This was a way I got to work, and a year's worth of journals to prove it. So I ended up making, I made 8 big journals, and then I had 1 baby journal for my garden. So that is my 2024 journal. I'm going to sew it together with a soft cover, and then I am started already on my 2025, my first signature. So I hope that you take this on. Let me know what your journaling style is, how you get to work when you're out and about, and let me know your tips and tricks. I hope that you have a wonderful day. And if you're here still, I just want to say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. You're one of those super fans. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. About 80% of the people who watch actually aren't subscribed. So it'd be great if, and it'd really help me out if you could subscribe. Have a great day. Send this to a friend. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. And take care of this earth.